Imagination can take you anywhere. Before I started to slackline, I looked through all of the empty spaces around me, like I didn't see them. I imagine I instead walked by, looking for the next objective of my gaze. Nowadays, I'm much more appreciative of the potential in those empty spaces. Finding places to rig new lines can be challenging, though. There's so many considerations that contribute to that perfect line that often, during the establishment process, more time can be spent scouting locations than actually rigging them. Every once in a while, though, you just get lucky. Nelson Rocks is a very large, privately owned rock formation located in the North Fork Valley of West Virginia. Similar in appearance to the iconic Razorback Ridge of Seneca Rocks, Nelson Rocks features a pair of parallel ridges separated by approximately 200 feet. Currently, the most distinguishing thing about Nelson Rocks is its highly developed via ferrata. The route spans a 1,085-foot elevation gain over approximately a mile of climbing. This iron way of climbing allows climbing groups to progress together, rather than the more isolated experience that a belay partner typically creates. Several months ago, we were contacted by the manager at Nelson Rocks, Brian, who hoped we could scout their property for potential highlines. At the time, barefoot weather was just kicking off, and things were already far too busy to be able to slip away for a weekend to check things out. But once GGBY signaled the end of this year's highline season, we knew exactly where we needed to go, in hopes of finding a new playground for years to come. So we followed Brian upward. Scouting has taught me one thing, it's to not undervalue obtaining as much data as you can. Measurement is a tool of observation and a foundation of good foresight. Drones are just fucking cool. All in all, the data seems pretty clear. We'll be back.
The term the Popular Mechanics article used was dirtbag rock climbers. It was literally people that were climbing in Seneca. Yep. And to be honest, when we took over, when our company took over, we did put in some extra backups. Like you can see the old bolts there, I believe, were the old backups. And compared to the main, they just really weren't beefy enough, to be honest. So we changed it a little bit. But no, it all comes down, I mean, we have a third-party inspector that's this guy out of Virginia, kind of near Harper's Ferry. And he's really big in the zipline world. He was like one of the first presidents of that organization. So he comes out and looks at it all and says, yeah, it's good, or yeah,
Yeah!
it's awesome.